Great job! Oh, it's you! Just come on in.
A word, Prince? I need your help with something, lad. As I'm about to risk it all, I think. Will you hear me out?
Of course, sir. What is it? I'm listening.
The pact I signed with your father. It must be buried somewhere down in the administrative chamber there. I dared not ask that you locate it. Out of fear that tampering with it would only make things worse, except
Except that fear is for the weak, Achilles, sir.
Indeed. Besides, your father has been more abiding than I expected with how you were able to nullify the terms for Orpheus and Sisyphus alike, so perhaps my case isn't a lost cause yet.
I'll speak with Nyx about it the next chance I get. And I'll be careful, sir. I promise you.
You have my thanks.
I'm sorry I raised my voice with you last time, Than. I know Nyx put so much into this place and has nurtured so many of us here.
It's not me you should be apologizing to, Zag. Although, with Mother Nyx, sometimes it's best to leave her be. As for Dusa, I didn't mean to suggest you should abandon your friend.
Thanks.
Congratulations, boy.
The ever-faithful Cerberus remains resting steadfastly in his spot.
If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal? Father, of all the skeletons and such in your direct employ, you wouldn't happen to have any here around the house, would you? Out in my courtyard, for example?
Skeletons. I'm sure they'll welcome you when next you visit Asphodel. You may not realize it, boy, but we have a certain standard of decency we uphold around here.
I figured. Good for Achilles. Here's what I caught. We're settled up. Here, Meg. Contraband. I wish I could do over how we started.
I, too, wish for a lot of things. Unfortunately, there's no unraveling the fate's patterns. We can learn from our mistakes or keep repeating them. That's it.
What if I've learned from my mistakes? Have I ever done anything to hurt you since we've been like this? Discounting the unavoidable and frequent fights to the death.
There's nothing you can do to hurt me, Zag. It's just a question of whether you're worth my time.
Well, am I worth your time then, Meg?
You know. Let me get back to you on that. I need a little time to think it through.
I see. Take all the time you need.
There you are.
Nyx, have you seen Charon lately? Everything all right with him? I can never tell how he's doing.
Charon and I have not lately taken opportunities to correspond. But he has always been among the least dependent of my children, other than perhaps only the fates. This much I know and can assure to you. He always is content to steer his boat.
I suppose you were the one to thank for his assistance when it comes to selling me his wares and such.
No, he is the one to thank. Do not mistake his lack of speech for lack of cleverness. He serves this house as I do, but he does not answer to me.
Doesn't answer to me either.
Zagreus, I wanted to talk some more if you're available. I mean, if you're free. I mean, if you have time to right now. Is that okay?
Of course, Dusa. Where should we chat? The lounge, or maybe somewhere more private?
Somewhere more private, please, if that's okay. Thank you. Zagreus? So, ever since you told me you had feelings for me, it's been like my whole mind is on fire. I haven't been able to think straight or get anything done. It's happened so much.
I'm sorry, Dusa. I put a lot on you, and maybe I shouldn't have since I'm the prince and everything, as you point out, and sometimes I forget myself. I'd never pressure you, it's just I thought you had these feelings for me too.
I do have feelings for you, silly. That's what I've been trying to tell you. It's just
It's just what? Whatever it is, it's okay. You can be yourself with me, Dusa, I promise.
I'm glad you put it that way. I'm not looking for an intimate relationship. You're the kindest soul in this whole house, and I have learned so much from you, but when I really think about my feelings, I'm just not attracted to you in that way. I'm sorry. You're a really nice guy.
Oh, look, there's nothing to apologize for, not at all. In fact, all this is a relief. I've learned a lot from you too, and I cherish our friendship for what it is. Do you think that we could still be friends? Or is it better that you didn't see me anymore?
Don't say that! Though, I was going to ask you the same thing. I'd really like it if you'd be my friend. Though, my career comes first, so I don't want you doing any special favors. Promise me? I need to see how far I can get on my own.
I respect that so much, and yes, I promise to, sir. So, well then, friends? For all eternity?
Yes! Friends! For all eternity. Now, I had better go. See you, okay?
Bye, Dusa.
Court is in session now.
That's a lot of gemstones. Prophecy fulfilled. Musical, right? I can play.
Less yak and more smacking, boyo. Now come on.
There you go, Batty. Batty, you're all set. Better. Maybe this one.
You're using that thing now, huh?
Let me see into your past. Transform. Hades.
Oh, hi.
All right.
I live again, boyo.
You're no mere weapon, are you? Varatha, reveal your secrets.
What did you just do? Yow.
It's a deal. Oh, what's this? House contractor, with this gift of darkness, I decree the Elder's sigil shall be restored.
You waste your time. The sigil shall never work for you.
How very thoughtful, child.
Oh, don't mind me. Let's have a look at the old fated list. Far greater gods than I once wielded you. That ought to liven things up.
Ah, you bear the blood fruit vial which I granted you. The mortal's blood contained therein. I drew it myself. Too seldom am I able to become directly involved in such matters.
Not what I need right now. That's what you get. Going in. Let's see.
I have detected some unusual activity within the reaches of the underworld, son of Hades. Vast sums of darkness collected in an ancient catalyst, which I see now almost like a beacon shining in the night. This either is the work of Nyx, or you, or both. I am anticipating the result.
Witches. Lord Ares, I offer you this ambrosia in your name and honor, Lord Ares. To the god of war, how many foes have I vanquished with your aid and guidance? But more than that, I am pleased to know you and to be your cousin.
Ah, such an exquisite gift this is indeed. Yet the destruction you have sown, the sheer carnage, nothing can surpass that, I should think. Should you ever go to war, my kin, genuinely go to war, I mean, do look me up. I imagine I would take your side.
Olympus, I accept this message. The curse of chaos has been lifted.
Yours isn't my affair, I know, and yet I cannot help but take an interest in your plight. Your father cast his lot. He need not take his anger out on you.
Is my hair sticking up? Who else? Here again. I'm back, ladies.
I've got a lot to be thankful for, you know, Redblood. Your daddy could have shut you in the lowest pits, and then we never would have met.
Perish the thought, Alecto. What would you have done with yourself if not for all our fated encounters?
Oh no, I mean, before we met, I've laid all sorts of other trash down here. But lately I've been keeping them waiting because of you.
Don't think that's going to work. She's powering up.
Come closer.
The other sisters left. Off to Asphodel. So much for Tartarus. Thank you.
And by it, I'm referring to the act of beating down my seemingly invincible boatman associate who fancies himself pretty tough as underworld deities go. He wasn't sure you had it in you, and if I may be so bold, neither was I.
Now here goes. Think I got one. Huzzah. On to the next one.
This pleases me.
Such aid as I would offer you. How rather disappointing.
Sorry, Lord Ares.
just now has moved me to forgiveness for the time. Thus shall we call a truce.
This isn't good. Not yet. Meg, help!
What a mess. Gotta go.
Her name.
You know I would do anything to have you here among us, don't you, love? Oh, I just hope my blessings are enough.
I'm all worked up. I can catch my breath.
Who's there? I ever tell you you're a real sweetheart, hun? Because if not, I'm telling you right now. Where would my culinary practice be if not for you?
I think your culinary practice would be every bit as extraordinary, though I'm pleased to have done small service to you in this great pursuit.
Well, we both know you've done a lot more for me than that. I wasn't expecting to make any new friends here anytime soon, so all the more reason it's been a real treat to get to know you. If I may say, you're a hell of a guy, Your Royal Majesty. No, sure don't see a lot of other nymphs around here, huh? We don't die too easy, most of us. Makes me feel all special.
I've never met another nymph, now that you mention it. Heard of a few. The goddess Artemis sounds like she spends more time with nymphs than the other Olympians.
That's what I heard. Though it's not like we all hang out. I mean, you've got the dryads and the naiads and the nereids and the oceanids. Pretty much every type of terrain up top, there's a kind of nymph who loves it. Maybe we need a name for underworld nymphs, too. You bet.
Ooh, that's good.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Give it up. Die by Baratha. Let me see. Done and done. If only you knew just how I feel, Ernie.
Hydra troubles, Zacharias?
Pain and suffering upon you
That's what you get. Should fetch me something. My keepsakes. All set. Done. Pleasant temperature. Has to be the last of this lot. Dust.
Hey, that's my adamant arrowhead on you. Normally it's for killing things, but in your case it makes it even easier for me to hunt you down, even in the dark. Now that I found you, here.
this means war. You want to go? Need to press on. All right, let's catch some fish. But this. Got a clam.
Please, leave me be. Oh.
You know, for such a loudmouth, obnoxious braggart, Theseus does seem to have formed a strong kinship with the Bull of Minos, hasn't he? Are they truly as inseparable as they seem? I feel bad for the bull.
Sometimes it's our differences that make us drawn to one another, no? And at other times, there's no accounting for taste. I often don't know which is which, and they can have each other, far as I'm concerned.
Thanks. Do not mess with me right now. Stronger.
Well, worm, come fight us, I suppose, and take fullest advantage of the havoc that you sowed. We are no team. We're merely two combatants, simultaneously booked to be here now.
King, I think you're overreacting here. Try to be reasonable, and be more considerate about my point of view. Don't think I'm asking for too much.
You're asking the impossible of me. But let us fight. And let us lose, I'm sure. Because if we are not a team, what are we then, Asterius?
Meg.
Beware me, champion.
This again. Cheers. more snake stones. Heading back. Should stock up for the road ahead. Should come in useful. Something. Need to keep looking down those passageways. Thank you, mate. Juicy. Fishing time? Fish. Now that's a stone wall. Not yet. It's one of their layers. should be the place. I've sharpened my senses. Should come in useful.
Joyfully that.
Thank you, boy. It's kind of nice out here.
Varatha, I recognize its presence now. That's not just any three-pronged lance you wield. I could never stand to look at it. Once my brothers and my sisters and myself, once our foul work was done.
You mean once you'd chopped up your cruel and overbearing Titan parents, right? Shame you threw it out. It's quite useful.
Perhaps the fates decided that its wielders ought to all eventually wind up on its receiving end. Come then, let us see what the great Achilles has taught you.
Oh, I'm hit!
Megaera's valuable time. Wretches of the underworld, I command you now to rise and fight for me. Darkness. On yourself. Now I'm angry. At last. Oh. Why? I was much stronger once than this. See you at home.
There. By my father's name.
Just then, how about a very small, yet very deadly beetle landed upon Hydra, slaying Zagreus, ending his attempt.
Again? Not bad at all, really.